time.
Okay.
Just to kind of really get an understanding of your journey with Access, before Access Financial and after Access Financial.
Okay.
So to begin with, what field are you contracting in?
So my experience was, first of all, in these two last years, I've been working as consultant with some companies that are administering consultants opportunities. And in one of these, for a contract that has lasted something more than 1 year and was renovated in more than one occasion, the company, instead of having a direct interrelationship with me, is, I think, still using Access Financial as intermediate for the services of invoicing, contract signing, and all the contracts. So I had really a contract with Access Financial, and I was providing my services for a company that now is named Eloquent. Previous was Validant.
Okay, so you were basically introduced to us.
Yes, I was introduced to us by this company.
Okay.
While in other situation, I was directly managing either with the company by which I was providing my expertise, or by the same company that was practically, I would say, hiring me for an interim time for making a contract.
Okay.
And I learned that Access Financial was able to provide more services later on, because initially I was only let's say, directed to your company for all the parts related to the contracting.
Okay, and how did you say you came across more services with Access Financial? Can you expand on?
I went through your website, just because I'm curious. I want to know with whom I have to do. That's it.
Okay, and how did you find the website experience? Did it have everything that you needed?
I would say interesting. I would say, I think, quite comprehensive. So I understood it was as a big company, because I had practically only contact with the team in Nyon in Switzerland. And I realized it was a bigger company than I initially thought.
Okay, and how did you find the experience when you joined Access Financial?
I mean, this was for me the first time, as I said. I think it was quite straightforward. I think I appreciated the type of communication, because you identify. One of the first mail I received was about providing me the names of the different people in the team that could eventually, in case of need, support me. And that was good, because sometimes you don't really know exactly what's and so on. So communication was clear. It has been clear all through. I've been working with Access Financially, I see it about one year and 3 months. So it's a relatively long period. And otherwise, I think everything was smooth enough. And if I had questions, I asked, for example, I don't remember, I think sometime I asked about an invoice, and I got the clarification. And then for the contract management, I think went quite well by remote, with the signature remotely, etc. So also for a certain period, Access Financial granted. So I mean, I think it was smooth, no specific issues.
Okay,
so it was a good relationship.
Excellent.
The only point that was a little bit curious for me, but I mean, it is what it is, that I had to do always two invoices.
Right.
Because for Italy, I was issuing an invoice, and I need in Italy to make the division between the service fees and the expenses, because they have a different type of taxation.
Okay, and did our customer service team?
For Access Financial, this was not good, so they provided me their Excel file invoice, so I had always to do it double. At the end, it was not such a big issue because I had to do twice to enter the data, but I was always thinking whether it was a little bit the smartest way to do that eventually, but not that it was so complicated at the end, yeah.
Okay, so would you say then that the customer service team, they were helpful in trying to solve for that? Or
no, I think they were happy to. So I was always providing them 2 documents, one the Excel file and then a copy of the invoice that because here I am in Italy and I have a specific tool I use to edit invoices because I can directly send information to the taxation services in Italy. So, but according to Access Financial, so I had to do in a different format, so they were not accepting my own format, so I had to do it twice. This is the only thing that initially was a little bit curious. I say, why? I mean, why you cannot do different? But otherwise, the information and also the platforms where you have your information, you share. I mean, in case of need, I was able to enter, understand all the points, and was relatively easy to be filled in and provided the data. So.
okay. Was it easy to reach our customer service team? Was that by phone or by email?
By email, I went always
Okay.
good, I would say, no problem. They were prompt and also the way the payments were all timely. I don't know if it has to do with your activities or your activities in relation with the consultant company. I observed that was really done on timely and really no wait. That was a big advantage, of course.
Okay. So I'm surmising that apart from the 2 Excel spreadsheets that you were having to complete, everything was in order, and the experience was a positive experience.
Yeah, yes. And I don't really know whether I will have opportunities, maybe in the future, I don't know, to use again your services, but I will be pleased. So nothing against that eventually. Or if, I don't know, even if there will be the opportunity also to refer your name to somebody for a similar situation, I will do. But that's it. So it was positive.
Excellent. Because we do actually have a referral scheme. I was going to ask you if you knew anything about it, if you'd heard about it.
What about, sorry?
We have a referral scheme where
Yes,
contractors.
yes, I saw in your mails, yes.
Ah,
I saw in
okay.
your mails, but I haven't had any opportunity because I asked to other person working for me also for Eloquent, but they were also using your service, so it was not really a referral. So
Okay. Excellent. So
I was timely informed of everything, yes.
yes. So you would say that if somebody else was considering choosing a contract management provider, you would recommend Access Financial?
Yes.
Because
Currently, yes, I think yes. You were professional. I don't know what I will do in the future really because I'm relatively aged. So I think I will continue to work as consultant and also making the use of other companies. I don't think I will make my own consultant company.
right.
Because it costs a little bit in Italy, maybe it's not worth of. But eventually, your service could be eventually useful. I don't know if it will happen. I'm not considering it in this moment, but I will keep somehow the idea in my mind, or if somebody else says some of that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess really I'm interested to just kind of delve a little bit deeper in terms of how Access has kind of helped you, whether it's taken the headache away of having to think about managing things on your own, you just submit through the automated system, and then it's all taken care of. It's or whether that there's other challenges.
I don't know. I really don't know what could be of help for me. because the fact I don't. I think where are your offices in Europe?
Oh, we have many. We have many.
Okay. Because currently the only specific services are more for accountability and taxation and so on, but that is very specifically for Italy. So I'm paying an expert for that, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't think it is your business.
Okay, so that's something that you could that you would potentially want access to help you with.
No, I don't think so. I have to think, really.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
prepared to answer to you, but I don't know. I was more thinking about in case I know some colleague of mine that want to have his own company and does not know how to do some specific services just to address to you. But I just in this mind, there's nothing real existing, but I was just thinking eventually.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's been so helpful, Antonella. Really thank you for your time. And it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you.
It was a pleasure also for me. Thank you for this opportunity. I like to provide a feedback if requested. It's always a good opportunity.
Very appreciative. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good rest of the afternoon.
Good day to you too. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.